Hello everyone. Course BSc Subject Physics Paper Semiconductor Devices Digital Electronics Laser and Fiber Optics. Subtopic H parameter equivalent circuit of a CE amplifier presented by Bommalingaya B, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Srimati Sri YER, Government First Aid College, Pavagada. Today we are going to explain the H parameter equivalent circuit of a CE amplifier, and also let us learn the same. Introduction. We have already discussed in the last chapter about amplifier characteristic parameters such as current gain, beta, and values of other circuit components. This approach had the following advantages. Value of circuit components are easily available. The procedure followed is quite simple and easy to understand. Since results obtained by these methods are not very accurate, to overcome this hybrid parameters method, analysis is used to get accurate results. The hybrid parameters are commonly known as H parameters, which are used to determine amplifier characteristic parameters such as voltage gain, input and output resistances or impedances, etc. H parameter. A transistor is a three-terminal device. We have very well known about the transistor. Now transistor is a three-terminal device and can be used in any of the three configurations: CB collector base mode, and CE collector emitter mode, and CC collector to collector mode, in which one of the terminals is common to the input and output circuits. We have already seen in the circuit diagrams. Hence, a transistor acts as a two-port network, input port and output port. So in any amplifier circuits, so there is left side is the input port, and outside right side is the output port. So therefore here there are two ports are there, input ports. These are the two input ports and these are the two output ports. For amplification purposes, the alternating currents, voltages to be amplified called signals, are applied to the input port, pair of terminals. These are the pair of terminals. So these are the two input terminals and these are the two output terminals of any circuit, of any amplifiers. So, and the amplified signal is taken from output port, pair of output terminals. H parameter. For each pair of terminals, there are two variables, the current I and the voltage V. The four variables are under as. So here, so V1 is equal to H11, H is a matrix like H11 I1 plus H12 I2, I1 and I1, here I1 and V1. So I1 is flowing to the input circuit and V1 is also flowing to the input circuit. Voltage 1 is also flowing to the input circuit. So this is known as the four-pole black box. So V2, I2. Here V2 is also coming into the circuit and I2 is also coming into the circuit. Therefore output port, and this is input port and this is output port. I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. That is equation number 2. These two equations are very important. So if we learn these two equations, the entire H parameter calculations will be very easy. So therefore the H parameters of H11, H12, H21 and H22, which relates the four variables of the two-port system, are called H parameters. H parameter continued still. So here put V2 is equal to 0 in equation, V2 is equal to 0 in equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. The output terminals short circuited. output terminals are short circuited, and then I1 is equal to 0, input terminals open circuited in the above equations. In the above equations, you put V2 is equal to 0, V2 equals 0, V2 equals 0, here V2 equals 0, therefore what is remaining, thus H11 is equal to V1 by H1, V1 by I1 at constant V2 is equal to 0, V2 equals 0, the input impedance with output shorted. So here output ports are shorted, therefore HI. So H21, this is equal to H11 is equal to HI. H21 here also I2 divided by V1 at V2 is equal to 0. Forward current ratio with output shorted, HR. This is known as HR. And also, so these two equations, once if we take V2 is equal to 0, V2 can be applied to these two equations, and here H12 equals V1 by V2, I1 is equal to 0. Reverse voltage ratio with input open, HR. This is equal to H12 is equal to HR. H22, that means when I1 is equal to 0, in both the equations simultaneously we will get H12 is equal to V1 by V2. The ratio of V1 by V2, the magnitude of V1 by V2 at I1 is equal to 0. So this is known as reverse voltage ratio with input open, H is equals HR. H22 equals I2 by V2 at I1 is equal to 0. That is the magnitude of I2 by V2 at I1 is equal to 0. The output admittance with input open equals H0. This is output impedances. So H parameter notations for transistors. So here there are four serial numbers are given. General parameter first serial number H11, common emitter HIE, we can call it as HIE also. Common base, transistor configurations are given here. So one transistor configurations, common emitter, common base and common collector are given properly. So here H11, that can be written as HIE and HIB. Here E is the emitter, I represents emitter and B represents base and E represents emitter also. So therefore, here HIC. So here, so at in serial number 2, H12 is equal to HRE or HRE. E is the emitter. Here emitter is common in all the terminals, and only it is variable IRFO at bases. So therefore we can observe here HRE, HRB, HRC, where B is the base, common base. This is the common base. Second line indicates that common base, and here HFC is the common. HFC is common in all the terminals. Here in all the terms, HFC. C is common. So therefore, common emitter, common base, common collector. At equation, in serial number 3, H21, HFE. Here HFE, forward ratio. That means a forward current ratio. Input, that means reverse. R means reverse voltage. F means forward current ratio. I means input impedance, and O is the output admittance. Output admittance is forward current ratio. R is the resistance. Reverse voltage gain ratio. I is the input impedance. So therefore, at serial number 3, H21 is the general parameter, and also common emitter is HFE. Common base is HFB, HFE, HFB and HFC. So here for serial number 4, H1, H22, common emitter HOE, common base HOB and common collector HOC. So here O is common in all the terms. In all the terms, the common is emitter in this column, and common is emitter in this, base is in this column, and common collector C is in this column. So therefore determination of the H parameters. So in this section, how we are going to determine the H parameters of a amplifiers, C amplifiers. So V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, that is equal to equation number 1. Again, so H1 I1 is equal to I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 I2. It's H22 V2. This is equation number 2. These are equations can be framed according to the Kirchhoff's voltage law. So determination of HIE from CE mode. So we have already learned about the CE configurations of the amplifiers. So from equation 1 V2 is equal to 0. From equation 1 V2 is equal to 0. In this equation V2 is equal to 0. Short circuited the output terminals. The short circuited the output terminals. That means in left side, in right side, output terminals are short circuited. So we will get V1 is equal to voltage 1 is equal to H11 I1, that is equal to that gives H11 is equal to the ratio of V1, magnitude of V1 to I1 at V2 is equal to 0. V2 is constant, that means 0 or constant. That output admittance without shorted, that is known as HIE. H11 is equal to HIE is equal to the ratio of V1 to I1 input resistance. So from the graph one can get, you can get, so HIE is equal to change of delta VB, change in base emitter voltage to the change in base current. So at this point, so this is the threshold voltage or knee voltage. So this is the knee voltage. So here there are 3 curves are there. VCE is the constant at 10 volts and VCE equals 6 volts and VCE is equal to 2 volts. So from this is the first graph. This is the first curve. This is the second curve, and this is the third curve. So here if VB is taken along the x-axis and IB is taken along the y-axis. Here the difference between these 2 points, if we choose any 2 points on the curve, we can get delta VBE. VBE, the difference between the 2 voltages gives the delta VBE, or change in voltage across base to emitter section. So here the difference between the 2 points along the y-axis, we can get delta IB. Delta IB is known as the change in base current. So here P is the operating point or Q point. Already we have known about the Q point. And another determination of H parameters is also continued still. So determination of HRE for CE mode. So determination of HRE from CE mode. So from equation 1, I1 is equal to 0. Input terminals open circuited. So therefore we can get, so if I1 is equal to 0 for the input terminals, V1 is equal to H12 V2 equals H12, that is the magnitude of the V1 to V2 at constant I1 is equal to 0. Therefore reverse voltage ratio, that is equal to HRE. From the graph, H12 is equal to HRE, delta VBE. So delta VBE, HRE is equal to the change in voltages. Delta VBE, here delta VBE to the delta VCE. This is the delta VCE. So we can choose any 2 points, any 2 voltages the difference between the any two voltages gives the delta VCE, and then the difference between any two voltages gives the delta VB. This is the ratio of the change in base to emitter voltage to the change in collector emitter voltage. Determination of H parameters is continued still. Determination of H of V from CE mode from equation to V2 is equal to 0. So I2 is equal to H21 I1 equals H21. So in this section V2 is equal to 0, short circuited the output terminals. In right hand side of the black box, V2 is equal to 0. If V2 the voltage makes 0, so then I2 is equal to H21 I1 is equal to H21 equals I2 divided by I1. V2 is equal to 0. Output admittance with output shorted HIE from the graph H21 equals HFE equals IC1 minus IC2 divided by IB1 minus IB2. So this is known as the difference in collector currents. The difference in collector currents at any 2 points in the graph. At any 2 points in the graph, and the ratio to the difference in collector currents to the base currents. Base current is taken here. The base current is also, so base currents, that means IB1 minus IB2, that is equal to I2 divided by I1. I2 divided by I1. The forward current ratio with input output shorted. Therefore, HFE is equal to delta IC divided by delta IB. Determination of H parameters continue. Determination of HOE from CE mode configuration. So we can recall the CE configuration mode of the circuit. So from equation 2, I1 is equal to 0, output admittance, that is known as output admittance. So if I1 is equal to 0, I2 is equal to H22 V2, that gives H22 equals the magnitude of the ratio of current 2 divided by V2, voltage 2 at I1 is equal to 0. The reverse voltage ratio, that is equal to HRE. We can call it as HRE. From the graph, H22 is equal to HOE equals I2 divided by V2, that gives HOE. HOE is the output admittance. This E represents the emitter, that is equal to delta IC, the change in collector current to the change in collector emitter voltage at IB is equal to constant. So here HOE is equal to H22 equals delta IC divided by delta VCE. This is known as HOE. References. So these are the books through which you can study for getting the more information. Thank you, one and all.